As long as one is being made happy, which is an illusion, by others and things, by the conditions of the world or the conditions of your circumstance, as long as you're dependent on others and things, etc., to make you feel happy, then you will never, ever be happy. For being happy is our inherent, innate, natural, original state, disposition, capital C, condition, which was never made and will never ever be made. It has always existed. It's our true self, our true state. Unmade. It's never born and will never die. Everybody, unless you are enlightened, unless you have awakened to your true state of already happiness, is firing ammunition at everyone to please you. Everyone is living like a clenched fist. Grab, 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 grab. Seeking here, seeking there. Looking to be stimulated. Looking to be pleasurized. Looking to be told you're okay. Looking to have a pat on the back. Emotionally blackmailing others. It was because of you I'm like this. It's you to be blamed, not me. Blaming others for one's upsets. This seeking for happiness, this dependency that everyone seems to want or have, relying on others and things, is not true maturity. It's not one's true state. And it's not a nice way to live. It's ugly. It's horrible. To find this out, you have to have great self-understanding. But to find your true self, which Jesus talked about when he mentioned being born again, it's being free of your first birth stuff, which was necessary, but it's no longer necessary as adults. We've got to grow out of all of that into what Jesus would say the second birth stuff. The enlightened disposition, the spiritual disposition, where everything is done as an open hand. You live in that place of already happiness, joy, delight, intimacy, no longer expecting others and things and thoughts and feelings to make you happy. From this disposition, there is only one real feeling, a feeling of inherent joy, happiness, and peace. And then you live from peace. You live as a servant. You live as a subordinate to God, to the divine, which is a state, once again, which was never born and will never die. To keep how does one become one's true state, which one is already? You've got to forget about your first birth stuff and put your attention, your feeling attention, onto that which is already happy. You have to find your spiritual master. For me, my spiritual master is Adidar Samraj, who has liberated me from the futility of seeking in one's conditional circumstance for happiness. True happiness is unmade. He's asked me simply to live a love relationship. And Jesus said the same. Be with me at all times. Don't look away. It's the straight and narrow way. Be strong. Be willing. Take courage. Be one-pointed. It's one-pointed devotion. It's like being devoted to the sun rather than to the clouds. Conditional happiness is short-lived. It's not good. But true happiness, that which is always already inherently the case, is always present now. Always now. And to live in that disposition is true maturity. It's God-given. It's gracefully given. Once again, God is a state. The state of already happiness. Free of concerns, free of anxieties, free of dilemma, free of seeking. And then you can enjoy the conditions of life without any stress, tension, friction. You're at one with whatever is arising. And Adidar uses a lovely phrase, pleasurable oneness with all that is arising. No dichotomy, no division, no separation. I came across Adidar 35 years ago, and prior to that I was a devout Christian at one time, but I needed to be re-educated because it was my heart desire right from an early age to live a life of love and happiness. And at that time I didn't realize real happiness is synonymous with being unconditional love. So it's an individual choice, individual. It's a heart choice. He calls it the way of the heart. And then you'll just be happy. Undisturbed mind. The mind is quiet. No more chit-chat. No more nonsense. Then you are everyone's servant and everyone's friend. You don't have any enemies. No one. No more concern, no more first birth stuff. Thank you for listening.